Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is going
oh,
to be a tutorial from Particle on Amy's story because, of course, we're going to be doing an event with Amy on the Caesar channel. It's going to be really exciting. And yeah, there's not really a lot of resources for this character. Definitely trickier than a lot of people realize, I think. So yeah, we hired a professional to make sure that everyone could learn the most, and that is a PS4 controller on the screen.
I was changing the. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because you lied. To be honest, they say he hired
That's
me. He's
true.
not paying
It's
me. He's
true. This
actually
is this is slave
leaving to
labor
go get
over
some
at the
coal.
SRB2 community. And without further ado, Particle can introduce you to all of that slave labor now. Have a good one.
All right, thank you, Carp. Hello, chat. I'm Particle, and today I have the absolute pleasure of guiding you through the Amy All Emerald speedrun. This is my favorite character of the Vanilla cast, and there's so many routes, strats, and backups that I have for you today. So stick around as I give you the crash course, and later we'll have an exhibition match. That'll be exciting. Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to actually have you do is go into your options here. Make sure several keys are bound per control. And then I want you to bind jump and spin as the same thing. That's going to save you a lot of effort um, because that will allow you to do a hammer cancel consistently, which is a lot faster than just accelerating from a standstill. So get these shoes, do the waterfall skip. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and explain a lot of these tricks and backups later, but the first thing I want to do is give you an idea of what a run should generally look like. There I did a very precise trick called tunnel jump, and now I'm going to go back and explain everything. So first, this monitor bounce. It's basically a wall. Since we spawn in diagonally in like the map, the hitbox for this monitor is square, and we rub up against the diagonal side of it. So that sets up for a really consistent bounce away. There are a couple of backups for this. If you can't find that consistent, go ahead and use the Metal Sonic route. Or if you're even struggling with that, no worries. There's one more you can do. Jump on this slope onto this ledge. That's faster than taking the loop around. No matter what, you're going to have to grab these shoes some way or the other. And no matter what, you're going to be grabbing this token in the cave, jump off the slope, watch out for this enemy. So there are a couple things you can do here, and I should have spawned on multiplayer, but let me try to get through this fast. Let's go for, if you want to go down, if you don't trust yourself to do tunnel jump, hammer those springs. It's slightly faster than manually jumping up from the slope like Sonic does. Let me get these shoes right here and show you a tunnel jump back up here. Ah, sorry, my bad. I'm bald. Alright, get these shoes. So if you find yourself that like you missed tunnel jump or something, no worries, jump off of this slope, or depending on how you get tunnel jump this slope, and then you're up there. Same thing, bounce off of the enemy, and you just kind of get a feel for that the more you practice. Now, actually, I'm going to switch to multiplayer. I find that... No. We're just land. I found that that's a lot easier to kind of set up all these little tricks. So Green Flower 2 is pretty simple. There are no emeralds here. You have a choice whether or not you want to get shoes. It's actually fairly time neutral. I'll show you both routes here, but I prefer no shoes generally. Again, it's just like, I think it's a second and a half tops, maybe 2 seconds time difference if you get shoes. So the one thing that's really important, do not hammer this red spring. Because we want to land as fast as possible so that we can hammer those and get the token. Since I'm here, if you hammer the red spring, it just takes so much extra time to land. Like, you can't make it, and it's taking like, yeah, that was almost 2 seconds of time before I landed. So real quick, I'm just going to show you, sorry, I'm pulling up chat. I'm just going to show you the shoes method. Grab shoes with your hammer, and ideally hammer that spring. Go up, up, up. It's the same route, you just have speed shoes. One thing worth noting is that directly from this waterfall, if you get a precise enough jump, you can go straight into there, into that cave, break the floor, it's easy. Again, same route. I want to talk briefly about Green Flower 3. because there is a strat. First of all, what I do to line it up is I just kind of jump over. He's low enough so that hearts reach me. If he ever gets up on this ledge, join him. Um, Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for getting hit in the face with those lasers like he was about to do. As you can see there, you can kind of stun lock him if he keeps pushing against the wall. But if he doesn't, let's see if we get bad luck again. Let's see if we get bad luck again. Go left? No. No. I'm going to go with one more shot here. Because I want to demonstrate why it's go left. Go left! Dang. That's fine, I can demonstrate here. Because if he's up on the ledge, you have to jump higher, which means you land, it takes a longer time to land, right? Which means you can shift your momentum. Here, let me show you. You have less time overall to shift your momentum. So it sets up for failure. You should really join him on the ledge. But I believe that's the only boss I'll be going over. Techno Hill 1 is going to take a little while to explain. I'm going to go ahead and do the optimal route here. Bouncing off of that spring shell saves like half a second or so over doing another consistent strat that I'll show you. If you're fast, the platform should be in the middle going to the left. Okay, so how I like to set up these speed shoes is I break here, bounce off the shoes, bounce off the buzz, and then there's a slope here you can catch. I didn't quite catch it, so I'll show you the backup. Go off of that spring shell, just, ooh. Yeah, I missed that jump. Ideally, you would jump off of that sort of factory silo thing, straight to that jump, and we get our second token here. Yeah, you can set that jump up for a lot of things. So let's take it back a little bit. I'm going to show you a more consistent strat. So instead of bouncing on that spring shell, the hitbox is really inconsistent. Just jump here, use the first part of the slope, jump onto the barrel, and hammer cancel into the monitors, which is where I should probably start explaining that monitors and badniks can be broken with a hammer cancel. Yeah, Amy's been bugged since 2.2.13. I don't think anyone's really noticed, but you can do stuff like this, and not stuff like this. I don't really understand it, but basically, important part, hammer cancel can break spikes, can do break monitors. It has all the properties of a hammer, and hopefully I can show you this now. Yeah. You can line up that steam vent. Ah, dang it, to land on there and then jump directly across. I almost got it. I got every part except for, you know, the jumping across. But once you finish the stage, hammer cancel into the spring, you get the power spring effect. One more thing I want to show you is a backup in case you fall down at the beginning part. So we're going to get this turtle. I like to aim for the turtle's head or the wheels. And let's just say, dang, I fell down. I fell down, dang it. That's okay. Grab a jump off of this slope. You can make it up, and then hammer this spring. You're back on track. Ow. But say you messed up again, right? You messed up again like that. So that was kind of perfect. And you're slow here. It's okay. You're fine. Jump off of the edge of this slope, and you can just barely make that platform. That's the fastest way to traverse everything. And again, line it up the jump. I would say, unless you're very confident, go for that spring shell. If you miss them, no worries. There's a backup right there. And I believe that's Techno Hill 1. Let's move on. I think that was one of the most complex stages to explain. So I hope you caught at least most of it. I think I covered at least most of it. Here, you're just going to have to feel how to run into that wall so that you don't get all of your momentum yoinked. Go between that little platform there. It's a swag strat. Oh, yes, I should explain. Not monitors. Hammer canceling is even more weird than you think it is. Let's make it under those cycles, miss the shoes or miss the whirlwind completely. I'll explain that on my second run through here so that you can kind of get a deal of how that works. So I'm going to, again, hammer cancel off of it. Just know right now, it makes you faster. There's a small slope you can get right there. It opens up the opportunity for a 103 cycle, but otherwise, if you're not very comfortable with that, that's completely fair. Just jump onto the kind of silo thing, onto the spring, whirlwind up to the same pillar. Ideally, you'd have shoes here, but we're just going to run through. Let's see, fall down here, and there's an important backup that I want to show you guys. With Amy, first of all, just jump up here. Amy has a backup here, so say I miss this jump completely, like my controller disconnected or something. That's okay. Amy can actually just barely double jump up. And speaking of double jump, there's one more trick I have up my sleeve. If you just barely miss this cycle, so say I'm approaching, I didn't make it in time, that's okay. Amy jumps high. So if you just barely missed that cycle, no you didn't. Moving on, I think we're going to... yes, we're going to explain the Sonic path, in case that path can be a little hard sometimes. So I would recommend practicing it, but I'll show you the Sonic path, how Amy takes that, and then hammer canceling again off of those conveyors. We're going to take the elevator this is the Sonic route, again, to reiterate. Grab this, jump up there. We're going to go Detton route. Weave in between these, break here so that you can get into that hallway smoothly. Amy can just make this jump. Sonic needs to bounce that badnik there, but one thing that's of note, if you do take Sonic Path, you need this whirlwind right there. And another thing of note is that I do believe they're fairly time neutral. Well, it's possible anyway. Since this stage is hooked up to cycles, you can get 108 with either one, but the new Amy route, the one where you get the whirlwind shield early, that one opens up the door for a 103, so I just recommend going for that one. We're going to go into Deep Sea here. First of all, turn around, hammer that power spring there. And then, remember the hitbox shenanigans I said in Green Flower 1? Yeah, we're gonna use those again. As you can see, this monitor is just barely sticking out right here. So the way I like to line this jump up is jump there, land on this corner here, and once you have that sort of speed, you can kind of weave in and out, like I did not. Let me set this up, like all the way back here. I find that it's more consistent if I have like a flow into it. Fish bounce! That was fish bounce. You're just gonna have to find... I have no real advice for fish bounce. Get a hammer cancel off this gargoyle, by the way. Don't push it, it's slow. But for fish bounce, going back to that, it's just kind of... you gotta feel it out for yourself. This is important that I have shoes here because it lines me up. If I didn't hit that mine, it lines me up so that I miss all the stalactites and everything and land perfectly on this button, maintaining that speed. So I'd have shoes speed going into this exit. But I want to show you something very important on this stage. If you miss fish bounce, or if you miss the button up there, the fast route, I would posit that... actually, I want to show you that first. I'm going to restart this stage and show you a more consistent way of getting this monitor. Let's see. So all you really want to do, jump down, same thing, get in, hammer cancel in and out. That's it. That's it. So say you miss fish bounce, right? Like, dang it, I missed it. Oh well. There is a backup here. Go against this slope and then jump over. You can see it's really hard unless you use that slope, I guess. What I would recommend here, let me backtrack real quick so I can refresh shoes. What I would recommend is if you do miss fish bounce, or if you don't want to do it, don't go for the backup. I've seen people spend like an entire minute trying to do the backup, whereas you can just take this route. Hammer this spring, not the first one. Specifically, do not hammer the first spring, but hammer that one. There's a slope right here you can land on, and that maintains speed throughout the rest of the level. And you get the idea. Land on the button. Yeah, so I would recommend taking the old route instead of trying to back up the new one, even though the new one is technically faster. Deep Sea 2 is actually pretty straightforward. Honestly, it's just jumping, yeah. There's actually a tech that Sonic can do. Dang, I don't think I got it. Yeah, there's a tech that Sonic can do called Fish Bounce. If you chain 2 frame-perfect jumps together in the right way, Amy can get it as well. But it's more of a swag strat than anything to me. It doesn't really save that much time. and it's honestly much harder to try to get that. I crashed into the wall here, but that's okay, because there's a backup right here. Go against the slope. Be careful not to get hit by any of the bombs. They'll blow you up, and you'll be back down where you started. Go ahead and navigate through these crush blocks. And this is what you want to see. As long as you can one-cycle this crusher room, that's beautiful. I like to jump off of there. Be sure to avoid that bubble. That's gotten me a couple times. And depending on the cycle, it can really mess you up. Hammer, hammer, hammer once more. Okay, the rest of this level is just like preventative things. It's pretty straightforward. First, don't get that bubble. That can really mess you up. You heard the bomb explode around me. Yeah, that can happen to you. Here I like to jump off the slopes, line it up with that line to jump up. Just find your own line up, to be honest. Now, it's very important here. I'm running out of air. Don't worry, you can make it. If anything, restart at that checkpoint, because that'll give you your max air for free, but otherwise, Amy can make it bubbleless. And that is Deep Sea 2. Let's see, did I do everything I wanted there? I do believe I did everything. Nothing to talk about with the boss, but Castle Eggman. Now, you might have noticed, we're not getting a lot of tokens. That changes here, kind of. Not really. It depends on how you want to take the run. We will get one token right here, and it's such a fast pickup that the IL strat, if you can do it, actually this is nice, if you launch too far under, you can land there. Nice little backup. But yeah, there's an IL strat that's supposed to be faster. It's not faster in all emeralds. Don't even bother going for it, because that token is just such a fast grab that you should just get it, you know? Hammer into those springs. I recommend not hammer canceling into those. Doesn't really get much done. Launch at the very height. I actually launched a little low, so I'm not going to make completely this jump, but Amy can just barely get there. Otherwise, you're going to need to take the spring, fall down, there's a slope here, jump off of it for some speed, and then once you get the right pillar, jump onto here, get the whirlwind, hammer, up, hammer, cut a corner. Oh, I'm in multiplayer, I was supposed to switch to single player. Well, anyway, in single player, this bridge is supposed to start collapsing, the door is shut, the walls start collapsing around you. I like to line up in this corner, look about here between, like, these couple of bricks, and it's really kind of easy with the whirlwind shield. It's just stressful. You just have to kind of maneuver around. Now, Castle Eggman 1 is actually home to 3 possible tokens. One you want to get for sure right here, but the other 2 are sort of backup tokens. One for if you don't want to do Egg Rock 1's token, which is very precise. I'll show you that right now. And one if you don't want to do, oops, hold on. If you get a little under on that launch, you can just bounce that enemy. What was I just talking about? Yes, the extra emblem. Okay, so also I recommend going for this emblem if you need an extra emblem, because it's 1 second slower than the other one you can get on the stage, and just in case, like, if you happen to fall down here, for example, like, oh no, dang, I totally ran into that spike ball. It's okay, get a launch off of this, land on this fence, Amy can make it over. And then you just sneak through this back exit, grab this token. That is an 8-second detour normally. That's if you get the bounce off of the first catapult, you know, over there, bounce off of the shield right here. The second one, which I will show you now, this is if you're not comfortable with Anvil Skip, for example. Just anything in the run, in addition to Egg Rock 1, Egg Rock 1, which again is a very precise token. Yeah, I didn't quite get the speed that I wanted there, so let me try that again. I might be a little under, yeah, I'm a little under. So, it's coming up pretty soon. As soon as you hit these diagonal yellow springs after this spike ball, we're going to turn to the right, and we're going to hammer this spring set, bonk on the ceiling, grab the token, and then kind of do like a U-turn motion. up to here. Grab the checkpoint if you'd like. We're going to jump off of here and kind of curve around, get these springs, and then we're back on track. That is a 7-second detour, I believe. And I think I actually got a lump, so I can show you what this looks like. So there's that. And I believe that's Castle Eggman 1. Let's move on. Castle 2. Not a whole lot going on with this stage either, to be honest. I like to line up a slope jump there. Oh, one thing. Remember hammer canceling on conveyors? It works with poly objects too. Poly objects being just weirdly moving platforms, other than like up and down. So one thing you want to do is you want to get these shoes, land on the bannered pillar there, the one with the banner, set this up, hammer cancel into the whirlwind shield. Got that? We're going to jump in the water, get these shoes in the water, and cut this corner if you'd like. Don't do a full hop here, because it sets up for a suboptimal double jump there. I'm going to try to go for log skip, because they made it much more consistent. You don't have to do that like frame-perfect jump anymore. You can just run into it, and it launches you up. I haven't been able to get it in any of these practice sessions that I've recorded for... Oh, whoops, sorry, I forgot that's my twin spin. But, so it is still inconsistent, but you might as well go for it, you know. Right here, it's pretty important. Let me take a step back to breathe. Don't take the springs, just double jump, and then double jump again. Hammer this, but make sure... Oops, hammer this, I said. But make sure to use your emergency whirlwind to line you back up to the stage. If you launch up here, you can make this, watch out, double jump, and we're here at the end. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to show you on the stage, yes, the backup. The backup in case you mess up on getting the first speed shoes. So I like to jump at the very edge or on the ledge there, depending on, I don't know, depending on my mood. So we're going to take the outside curve, avoid those mace balls, spike balls. So say I get the shoes and I just miss the platform. That's okay. Get hurt by these spikes right here. Get a little bit of speed going into this ramp and then jump up. Ideally, yeah, sometimes that pillar can really mess you up. As you can see, it's like bouncing me back. I think that is new. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's new to like 2.2.14 because it used to be very consistent. If you're here without shoes, I'm sorry, you're cooked. Let's try to figure this out, though. I mean, you could do something like that. No, I think you're cooked. You just restart the level. But yeah, there's a slope there. You can jump up it. For the sake of stream, I think I'm going to move on to Arid 1. Don't hammer cancel here. That is slower than just moving. I like to move diagonally to kind of fight the slope. Bounce off of this turtle here. I'm going to show you two routes here. The first route I'm going to show you is the easier one, more consistent. If you hold spin, by the way, you completely pass through these pulleys. But we're going to go through this cave, latch onto here, bounce off the spring, hammer off of these, land on this slope to your right, hammer this spring, and that allows us to go to top path. Now, you can hammer that spring. I remember when I was first playing this game, I used to ignore these shoes because it is kind of faster in a way, not really, but if you get these shoes, I would suggest you go for this whirlwind monitor right here. And then there's a really difficult jump that you can line up there. I said line up, but in reality, I don't think there's a lineup for it. But hammer the spring, you can whirlwind to the end. If you die here, usually that would mean a reset in a live run, but, well, we're not in a live run, are we? So the fastest way I have found, if you die here, is jump up here, grab onto the second pulley, third. As soon as there's a trail of rings here, as soon as you hit that, you can jump up to this platform, take this pulley, again, holding spin makes you fall through, take this slope up, grab the pulley, and then go to the end. That is the fastest way I've figured you can take if you die there. Now let me show you the fast route and kind of explain how I take this. There are a couple of ways to take this. The cue that I take are, do you see the corners along this wall here? They're like tiny sharp corners. I count those. So as I approach this, I count 1, 2, and after I pass the third corner right here, I jump into this wall and then hit it, start my momentum backwards. That jump starts my momentum aerial-wise, which is really, it's a lot more consistent than like going down. You have to do a certain way. Anyway, bounce off the turtle. Don't pull off anvil skip yet, though, because we're going to... Oh, I made that? Crazy. We're going to grab this token, and now we can do anvil skip. Do note that you're... Don't pop your whirlwind shield here. The double jump won't help you. I think there's something you can do with a rock back there or something that Vibes found, but I never really looked into it. Again, no setup for this, you just have to get a feel for that jump. Because the problem is, if you set it up, you won't have the proper amount of momentum going into it, so your shoes won't make it, and you just won't have the speed. Going into Arid 2, though, I like to jump into that slope. It gives me enough height so that I can shimmy around these cacti. Alright, I'm going to show you a setup here. Go to this left corner, turn around, face the opposite one, jump, and then break the floor. So I'm going to do that all in one fluid motion so that you can kind of see it. And what that does is that lets you land on that rail, which is very, very important. Otherwise, you're probably landing down here. You have to go up the slope, the Canarivore procs, and getting in this mist makes you very slow. But anyway, once you pass that, hammer the spring. There's a little hole here that you can fall down. Get the checkpoint if you'd like. But you can just jump straight to these red springs if you'd like. If it looks like a risky jump, if you're not confident, you can jump to this platform instead. Jump across. Try to hit the rightmost red spring, though, or the middle if you can, because power springing off of a diagonal red does give you a little extra speed. And now I get to show you minecart skip. Do I need to go over minecart skip? I might as well. I'm here. I won't be going over double, mostly because I did forget how to do it. I forgot my lineup. Rip. But yeah, as we take this cutscene, actually, I'm just glad to be here commentating. So I'm going to show you Tokyo Drift. You line up with a specific bolt there. Saves a couple frames. And then how I line up minecart is different from a lot of people. I just see if once it's parallel to that corner. Yeah, see, I missed it there. But find your own way to line up minecart skip, I would say. Fang. I want to talk a little bit about Fang, because Amy handles Fang a little bit differently. Mainly in that she's not scared of Fang. Most characters are scared of Fang. No, Fang is scared of Amy. Not only does Amy have the jump height required to reach all of the points of this arena from the ground floor, she also has various tools, like her hammer. Hold on, let's see if I can... Yeah, her hammer ignores the tail hitbox. It's insane. It's incredible. Also, to avoid bombs, let's get Fang an optimal bounce here. To avoid bombs, you can use your hearts. It's insane. Like, seriously, I would recommend, if you're ever angry at Fang, just pick up Amy, practice Fang. It's great. It's just a great way to let off some steam against him. But seeing the start of Red Volcano, there's not too much you can do. Get a swag strat here, jump off the lava. Go ahead and skip that thing. I like the beginning of this zone. It's kind of a breather as you kind of... you've already done most of the game, and you're just approaching end game now. I would say this level really starts after this section, after this slope jump here. 30 seconds in, as it happens. So I'm going to show you the consistent route. First, jump down here, then jump up here, ignore the fireballs here, hammer the spring, grab the shoes, and you're on your merry way. What you want to do next is make sure, good thing I'm in multiplayer, make sure that you're in the flat part, right, so that you can jump up, make it up here, or make your own set up. I don't know. But if you go onto this slope, if you jump off of this sloped part, you just barely won't make it. All right, so let me re-grab shoes real quick. Actually, this is perfect. Vibes found a strat here where, oh, it's even in the perfect cycle. Yeah, you can use the terabytes. As soon as it starts going to its home destination, you can mash out and just barely make the jump from there to there. All right, again, break, line yourself up to go up there. You want this, it looks like it took a lot of time getting this whirlwind shield, but it's so worth it because this opens up the rock skip. Oh, which I completely failed. I'll show you back up. Okay, rock skip back up in case you fail it. It is very easy. Hammer this spring, go off of this one, and you made it. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to show you rock zip. In case you didn't get the whirlwind shield or you don't have a whirlwind shield coming into this section, the fastest thing you can do is rock zip. So take this rock, just kind of casually go through it. Take the spring. After you hit the spring, jump into it, jump into the rock. The camera was weird, so it didn't show you really what happened very well, but I'll try to explain it as I run through the rest of this level. Basically, the rock goes inside the lava fall. You land on the rock and your position corrects. So what ends up happening is you clip into the lava fall. And in this game, if you clip into the lava, you can actually zip up. It's one of the few things that won't like crush you if you're clipped in. By the way, if you miss the platform there's a fairly precise jump you can get off of this monitor. I did not make it because the Firefly was very rude to me, but yeah, I would say just wait for this to go, jump into it once you're ready, and jump across the rest of the stage. I kind of wish I could show you what optimal, what's it called, rock skip looked like, but I kind of don't really want to set up a 1 minute and 30 long session. It seems like a bad thing to do for stream. Egg Rock 1. Say, have I been getting tokens? Yes, I have. I have been. Okay, good. So at this point, you should have either 5 or 6 emerald. No, 4 or 5 emeralds, depending on if you want to do this this whole strat or not. I'm going to show you something a little weird about this game. Is that if you have a damage floor or a kill floor, it doesn't exactly register unless you're completely on the floor. So right there, let me show this. Now that I got the token, it's not quite as hype to do it all in one go. So I can show you here. Oh, I just did it, and then I jumped instinctively. Okay, so I can stand on this, right? That's because I'm not completely on the floor. So I abuse this to get that token. In this room, they changed it so that every time you jump, it flips gravity. So, I mean, why not jump right there? Get the token, line that up, and then you're on your merry way. I believe that's a 3-second detour. That is one of the fastest tokens, if not the fastest, you can get in the game. Or as Amy, anyway. And so, I'm not going to show you Amy Path. I'm not going to lie, guys. I can't do Amy Path. I've never been able to do it. Look at a speedrun if you want, but one important thing to note there, I'll go back and explain it later. But here you're just going to run through, want to hammer the springs. I like to break there, make sure that the zoom tube works. You know, I do love it when zoom tubes work. Unfortunately, they're not real. And then finish the level. Let's take one more of these, because I also want to explain the double jump. There's a precise little jump you can do here. See, I missed it. I think Amy gets a little more leeway because she has much higher jump, but since I only made one jump, I'm going to go to the very back of these laser cycles, hammer the spring, go up, and if you don't... Hold on, I completely butchered that. If you're not getting the Egg Rock 1 token, understandable, that's completely fair. What you want to do is you want to fall off before that crusher, or during that crusher, and then that lets you land on this. You can just jump across here and to the end. And then finally, yes, I remember what I needed to revisit for. Don't soft lock yourself. You can indirectly soft lock in this stage. Let's see if the zoom tube will let me. Oops. Okay, well. Okay, well. Sometimes that zoom tube doesn't work, and then you dip down, and it's just... It's awful. You're stuck there unless you retry, but... Hold on, I think I got some pings. Oh, okay. I was curious if that was Carp letting me know that, like, he couldn't hear me or anything. Cool. And then I had spent all of this time just talking, playing. First thing we want to do here is line up for a trick. You can skip this first section. Amy can do it. I think every character can. The way I like to line that up, if you practice it enough, it just kind of becomes second nature. But the way I like to do it is I like to line it up with these triangles. You see those? There's one line under it. And that's where you should probably jump, between those and the triangle. So once you get a good visual cue on that, just practice, 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 get it into your muscle memory. Here we're going to break, land here. There's a token to get right there. That was a very smooth grab. Just take damage from the lasers. Get the Tetris blocks. I like to take damage there because it kind of jumpstarts your momentum going backwards. Lets you make this cycle a little easier. And let's see. Next thing you want to do, I think this is just kind of a normal run forwards. Get a grab jump here if you'd like. Here, if you're like particularly slow in the beginning, reset right there. That'll get you back on track to hit Yoko blocks. Pull a little swag strat here. As we go through the zoom tube, we're going to hold right. I made sure to twin spin into the zoom tube, otherwise it gives you different physics. It throws you out like straight forward versus giving you spin control. I don't know, it's weird. All you need to know is twin spin into zoom tubes. We're going to wait at the elevator. Funny little thing you can kind of do there is put your hammer out. It bounces you all the way up there. All right. I'm actually not certain how these cycles are gonna look, so we're gonna play it by ear here. Again, there's a conveyor, so I'm hammer canceling off of it. Jump through the lasers, and I think I make Yoko blocks. I didn't. I did not. So I should have reset, or retried, I guess, at that one checkpoint. I guess I should have done this in single player, but if you do retry at that checkpoint, I can do this real quick. I think we're ahead of schedule. So we're just going to take Egg Rock one more time. It's a pretty hard and long stage. So, again, go here, avoid the laser, jump into this grab field so that you land on here, grab that token, nice and quick, nice and easy, go through the Tetris blocks. Don't take damage too early. It wasn't even close. I wasn't even worried. Yeah, okay. So if you make the 30-second cycle on that platform, then you're gonna need to reset somewhere. And I would recommend. I haven't thoroughly tested it right now, but I would recommend resetting at the checkpoints up ahead once we get it right here. Okay, reset right there. And basically what this does is this just starts the Yoko cycles again, and it kind of puts you on track. I like to go for the swag strat at least once. It's, yeah, I mean, the star post is right there, you might as well. But otherwise, you have to take the walk of shame across the lasers. Again, we're going to do this elevator section. I really just kind of want to show you how the cycles line up this time. So not a whole lot to talk about here since I've already done it. Go through, get the elevator, start the hammer. And you're not going to make that cycle. That's what I've learned. There are like very few instances where you can make that cycle, that first one. Yeah, beware. That laser, if you reset where I did, that laser is going to be extremely rude to you, and these crushers are also going to be extremely rude. Um, Now, since I jumped out of the way to show you something, I'm not going to make the cycles, but you can see. Oh, yes, I will. Yeah, you can see, like, you make the cycles if you do that, and then there's a Yoko skip kind of thing that Amy has right there. You can jump onto here, skip a little bit of time, waiting to have that door open. Gears are weird, I don't trust them. And then you finish the level. Sure, we'll spin the signpost, why not? But yeah, Egg Rock 2 is all about knowing like where the cycles are, what to expect from them. 2, 3. I like to line up how I start the race with. I line it up with the amount of times Metal Sonic wags his finger at you. Sorry, all this talking is making me trip over myself. But here, this race kind of starts with just you go forward a little bit. Here's where it gets interesting. Grab the shoes, hammer cancel through the spikes. Again, that gives you hammer properties. Don't take the grab flip because we can skip that here. Jump into there so that you can maintain your shoes for a little longer. And then finally, hammer this. I believe this gives you 96 frac units of speed. So that's pretty good. For record, a fully charged spin dash is 70. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good to hammer. I would recommend it. Black Core 2 is actually fairly easy for Amy. Amy has a pretty easy time with some boss fights. So we're going to go for 4-hit. Didn't quite get it. That's fine. The reason we go for 4-hit is because Amy can just challenge Metal Sonic. Her jump height really helps out here. But once you enter into Metal Sonic's Desperation phase, aim him towards the corners. What that'll do is that'll mitigate the overall distance that he needs to traverse for him to be vulnerable again. Yeah, and as you can see there, hearts are an incredibly useful tool to this fight. Again, I'm lining him up to hit the corner. If he hits the exact corner, worth noting is that he will only hit like one wall, quote unquote, if he hits the exact corner. So there's like a Goldilocks sweet spot that you should aim for. Yeah, see, it happened there. He hit the exact corner, and it only counted for one wall. Bonk. Is that 6? This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, I like to throw hearts whenever he's vulnerable. And we're moving on to Black Core 3, the final boss of the game. I mean, this is relatively tame. The only thing I'm going to show you is just strafe around the bullets. Use your hearts. It's really effective if you learn how to... I guess not how to. If you learn Brack's vulnerability cycles... yeah, see, like, you can use your hearts to get an early hit as soon as he gets into that acid. 2, 3... But yeah, this is kind of what I'm talking about. You can stun lock Brack completely safely if you learn how long his attacks last. 2, 3... Dang. Yeah, so that's why 12 hit is pretty easy to do. I didn't get it because I'm bald, but 12 hit is pretty easy to do as Amy. I don't really know what else to talk about here. I mean, it's just your everyday Brack fight. Oops. Yeah, if you get a little early, that strat is a little risky, but I think mitigating the whole floor damage thing is definitely worth it. I think it's definitely worth learning. I'm gonna beat him! I'm gonna beat him! Okay, but yeah, that's the game. Do you have any questions, chat? I think I went through it pretty quickly. Yeah, like, my estimate was about an hour, so... I guess I should try to show you optimal rock skip. Since I'm here, I have the time. Again, you want to get this swag strat here. You will be incredibly cool and also awesome if you get that swag strat. So just like, you know, you should probably go for it. Oops. Yeah, but again, jump off of there. If you want to do the terabyte skip, this is what that looks like. Just kind of in a fluid motion. I know when I showed it off, I kind of backtracked to show it off. Um, you can just run across there. You don't need to jump. Go ahead and grab the whirlwind shield. We're going to need that. It's incredibly useful for this stage. And then with the last of your shoes, jump off of that slope and you get sent flying! And it wasn't even close to hitting that lava. That's rock skip. I will also show, I didn't get to show it off because I didn't have the whirlwind shield, but you can cut a lot of corners if you manage to bring the whirlwind shield. Like here, for example, just jump straight across. Here, again, just jump straight across. It's great. Yeah, so hitting optimal rock skip not only saves time in and of itself, but also it lets you keep the whirlwind shield, which in turn, lets you save more time. It's cool. It's a cool relationship. There's 144. Let's see. What else could I explain a little better? There's not too much to explain. So while I wait, I'm going to go ahead and take this time to show you guys the one night stage that I do know. We'll be encountering these, of course, after you get the tokens. So once you get the tokens, all you want to do is grab this. At this sphere, excuse me, I like to turn around. That gives you enough orbs, especially if you run through that couple, to go backwards and grab the capsule. There's a loop back point there. So you'll notice I kind of skipped a little bit. Ideally, you would get this and then you'd turn around and then do whatever. That's a little slow. We don't like doing that. So yeah, we do that loop back point. It's really weird. That is unfortunately the only night stage I know how to do. Actually, I'll show you Cavern Fortress. This one you go backwards. Get these, get these. All of the blue orbs matter here. If you miss like one or two, that's fine. But I would say really, really, really aim for... Oh gosh. Okay, I got it. Ah! Yeah, this maneuver can be a little hard, getting around that booster there. Cavern Fortress definitely requires a little bit of practice, I would say. Then get a couple of those. That's why every sphere matters. We hit exactly 80, and I didn't need to, like, paraloop around here. I didn't need to go backwards for any more spheres. Gosh, I cannot say that word. But other than that, it's just a quick little, you go forward, down, up, weave around these, and get home. So there's that. Those are the couple I know how to do. I'll go ahead and show you Magma Caves. Magma Caves is pretty simple. There's just one trick to it. Avoid the lava. Find what works for you to avoid the lava at the beginning there. I would say just take it over and over again. Say like, okay, I've got to go up here, You'll notice I picked up a super paraloop, which is incredibly useful, especially in this room. We just got all of the spheres. We do need a couple more, and unfortunately the cycles are a little mean. Never mind, that was actually quite nice. They're usually a little mean. But other than that, it's just kind of a straight shot to the end. I like to go up here. If you go down, it kind of launches you into a big pool of lava. Not my favorite thing to do. Again, go down. Like, learning the pathing to this stage is the most important thing, I think. And the super paraloop, obviously. So there's that. I know Toxic Plateau is of note, but I don't know how to do that stage. I think the rest you just kind of go through and do. With that, is there anything funny? Explanation run. Yeah. Carp recommended that I should just do a full run. Is that right? I'm not sure if chat's moving or not for me. On the Twitch app. So with that, I think since we're so far ahead of schedule, I think I will go ahead and do just a little kind of run. I think you may need to refresh. No, chat was. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Disco room when vibes? It is impossible to do disco room. Okay, hi chats. I see you now. Well, that was unfortunate. I missed you guys completely the entire time. Full run? All right, sounds good. We'll just go ahead and go into marathon run is here. 1, 2, 3. Resist the urge. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna go around, do this whole thing. I believe I should be able to get in the 30-minute range. Again, go for slope jump if you or tunnel jump if you'd like. 17's not optimal here, but please no escape return to title. I will try my best. No, seeing as how this is kind of a live run, I don't have a whole lot of time to spare. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even get the shoes just instinctively here. It's that optional. And plus, I haven't been able to show it off today, but there's a swag strat here, because you have to jump off of the right part of the... Yeah, here it is. Jump off the tree. Just get a small little tree jump. Again, don't hammer that spring. Hammer that one. Oh, any percent. Oh, my bad. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I missed the green flower 1 token anyway. Wait, no! It's okay, here we go. So chat, what do you think? Can we get a poll in chat? 1 emerald run or all emeralds? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Lemon run? Oh my god. 1 emerald is coming back. All emeralds? 1 emerald? I'm seeing a lot of 1 emerald. I do need to back up the green flower emblem that emerald that I missed though. I'm seeing a lot of 1 emerald. I see 1 all. It's relatively even. Oh, hold on. I did what I shouldn't have done. I should have joined Brack up there. You... Cool. Alright, 1 in chat for all emeralds, 2 in chat for 1 emerald. And we got 40 seconds to do this here. I guess a little less technically. All 1? Okay, so 1, 1, 1. What did I say 1 was? My bad. 1, 1, 1. 5, stop voting. Vibes, vote more! Oh gosh. I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat. Thanks for that. 1 for all. I did see a lot of 1s here, so I'm gonna go for all emblems. Alright, sounds good. I think we should be able to make that. As long as I don't throw here. Oops, oops. I missed, dang. Oh, whatever. We're okay. Yeah, if you get that, if you get the Steam chain, it's like, it becomes one of the fastest tokens to get just in the game. But if you miss it, unfortunately, I think it's like 4 seconds or so as a detour. Toxic Plateau. Hey, I'm gonna do my best here. I'm gonna get these. I know you're not supposed to. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to. But I'm gonna get those. Worth it to me. There's a really cool strat you can do here for the score run. And that's bring the super paraloop into this thing, into this factory section. And you can, gosh, words are failing me. Yeah, if you bring a super paraloop, you can do a paraloop such that you collect every single sphere in the section. It's pretty great. So I'm going to need to get the extra one in Castle Eggman 1, and I'm going to go for ERZ1 token. That's what I'll do. That's the plan. Again, hammer canceling off of the conveyors. I think it is a difference of about like 9 or 10 frac units, so you want that. But it also just makes the cycles very easy to pass. Nope. That's a little too fast. Yep, I even... Dang. Oh, whatever. We'll get this one, actually. I forgot that I have a shield. Yeah, usually twin spinning, I use spin for that, usually. Shield is also spin. So I kind of threw... Oh my gosh. I wanna escape return to title so bad. I want to do the true combo. Oh my gosh, I want to... There we go. Make it! What? I gotta... No! Oh, I want to do it so bad, chat. I want to do it so bad, chat. If you get a frame-perfect jump on a moving platform in this game, the inertia doesn't check. Yeah, I can't make that. I don't think I would have made that. It doesn't carry over. So reset if you want. Say no more. That's all I needed. No, I can't reset. No. Delete. Hello. Wait, what happened to timer? I don't know. It returned to 0 magically. Aha. I'm my any percent brain. Let's see. What do we do? The race, the exhibition match, is on at 4:30, right? In 30 minutes, right? This is the run. This is the one. I think what I'll do is I'll do everything but the night stages, and then that should be enough time to show off just where things are. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, I did not get a lot of spears. Never mind, I got 40 of them. We're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the... Guys, it's a 1 emerald percent. But I'm just going to show off where to go, you know, for all the tokens. Oh yeah, I did... So I had a practice session before this. I did the entire tutorial in 50 minutes, 50-ish. So I'm pretty pleased that I actually did it in 45 this time. I'm getting... Oh, did I sig sev? I think I sig seved. Oh, I think I sig seved. Oh, okay. I think you can hear me again. I think you can hear me again. Let me just grab this real quick. A little bit of technical difficulties. You know how Sonic Roboblast 2 is. Instant reset karma. See, but the way I'm seeing it is I just get to reset one more time. Let's go! Okay, well, here we go. I need to change the aspect ratio. Let me do that real quick. That should look good. Let me just double check OBS. Yep, that looks good. Okay, what are we doing here? One player marathon mode. No, actually, sure. Sure, I'll pick up where I left off. Why not? I guess one of the reasons I like not taking shoes is because of that swag strat. I really like doing tree jump. It's fantastic. Chat, what's your favorite Pokemon? What about the controller display? Is it not displayed? Oh, that pauses the game? Why does it pause the game? No! Oh yeah, that's totally not displaying the controller. Hey, did I... Okay, 2 emerald percent. Let's go! I'm sorry, I blanked out. I totally did not. I was not aware of my actions. That's okay, we'll get through this quick. I had that warm-up round. Oh my god, this isn't going to be enough spears, is it? I have to get this. There's actually a link freeze you can grab here. That helps in the score run. Booster right here. Ow, ow. Chad, it's okay. It's okay. The never heard before 2 emerald percent starts now. So what time? Joshie. Some solid... You said chow? My guy. My guy. I made a bad guess there. You, of course, you would go up. Yeah, Amy is a close-range brawler, so I say, why not take advantage of that? 2 Emerald 1 crash. Goes insane, guys. You've never been here for 2 Emerald 1 crash percent. Honestly, I think we're on world record pace right now. Can we get some Lemon 1 PS3 controllers in chat? I get the slope jump every day of the week. We get this. I get this slope jump every day of the week. Dang, I did not line that up properly. Did I tell you guys to hammer cancel into this spring? Hammer cancel into this spring. Can you tell I'm not really thinking? I wasn't supposed to be doing an all-emerald. I mean, at this point, I might as well. No, we don't have the time for it. Unfortunately, not unfortunately. I'm looking forward to that race, but yeah, we need to get going with that race between Alex and Snoogle. I do not want to hog all of your attention, just most of it. Smile. You can't just change categories, but I just did. It's, I mean, you know, you've never heard of the 3 emerald percent crash percent? There we go. Ah, I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, hey, actually, I do have a tip for... Stop, I don't want to repeat. I do have a tip. Increase your FOV range. It's okay if I delay it a little bit? Okay. As long as the contestants are okay with that. I am okay doing it. Bop, 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 bop. Grab this. Ow. Let's see, what does that mean? Do I have enough shoes for... Well, it definitely means a 108, if not 113. Let's see, I don't pass this cycle. That's okay. Actually, I'm not as far behind as I thought I was. So I can still make 108 here. 108 is real. Especially because I don't need to stop for this cycle, and I'm going to get this slope jump. Dang it! I was close! Yeah, that slope jump really, it cuts the corner that's required. Essentially, if you don't do it, you just barely miss the 103. But that was pretty clean movement after that. Boink, boink. Whee! Hello. At this point, the slope jump is just swag. It's not even for the 103. The 103 is such a tight cycle to make. It's just swag. Um, yeah, the Stunlock boss is awesome. Don't you guys agree? I love the Stunlock boss. I love auto-scrollers. I don't think I've practiced fish bounce. So we're gonna see how this goes. Alright, looks like it went pretty well. I even actually get crab bounce. No! I'm bald! I can't believe I missed that just like it was right there. No! Anyway, this is the lineup that I was talking about before. Isn't that just... It's perfect. It's literally perfect. Time to reset, you're right. Oh, we have chat now? Wait, we have chat, like, on the stream setup now? That's awesome. Chat, do I go for... do I go for this? No. I already went for it once, so I kind of just want to jump through. Actually, I'm incredibly slow right now. Dang. First person. Line up your bounces. I'm better at lining up the bounces with third person most of the time. It is also just a hard bounce to line up, to be fair. I completely missed that strat. I'm not going to make it. So my Deep Sea 2 needs a little bit of practice, is what I'm collecting out of this. I can screw... Dang. I thought I could squeeze through. Yeah, I have it set to R3. But you're right, I should just reach over the keyboard real quick. Jump. Again, ignore that bubble. That can get you. Cost you a couple seconds. Again, ignore this bubble. I like to jump on here. It sets up for a very consistent avoiding the crabs, and also I get more downwards velocity into that slope, which gives me more speed. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm on pace for bubbleless. You guys like my drowning music, by the way? I figured I needed something scary, so I said, okay, well, Knuckles is now following me, approaching my location. And it clicked, it fit. I hate auto-scrollers. Well, I can at least talk about how there used to be drop shadows on this stage. Did you know that? But for some reason, they took it out in 2.2.13. Made it a lot harder to really tell where this Eggmobile is going. I can't believe I'm 0 for 2 on missing that those hearts. Die! Shadows win. I mean, we could shift the stream category if you want. I could do a quick Sonic % on Shadow the Hedgehog 2005. Yeah, that could be a Shadow. Carp, thoughts? Oh, did I miss any? I'll figure it out later. Yeah, but for real, Shadows win. You're so right. We need to complain about that more. Ow. Not even close. I wasn't even worried. Bounce off of here. I don't think I'm quite going to make this. Yeah, I'm just barely off. No biggie. Yeah, I really hope I'm not missing any emblems, emeralds. because that was the place to get him, and I'm just finishing it up. Uh oh. Oh, not even close! I knew it! I knew it! uh, oh my gosh, I'm rusty. Oh, 131. Man, it's over. I'm washed, I'm washed. 5. Oh, I'm missing 2. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to paraloop then. I can do this. That's slightly faster, I think. Ow! That's not... That's... Hey, Vibes, how do you do this? I know you're in chat. How do you do this? You're so consistent at it. The Amy Guide, Feet, Vibes, Chirps. I need to change my Emerald musics now. Chat, what's your favorite Vocaloid song? Whisper is a crazy speedrun. You're actually so right for that. It's so crazy, the game literally can't handle it. Naturally. Okay, so you hear that, chat? Just do it naturally. Do it like Vibes. That's the one. Again, hammer cancel off. Ah! Off of this. Off of this. You see how much time that saves? Okay, I have no idea how these cycles are going to look. Oh, hey, look, it's the exact same thing. Onto here. I like to line this up with a hammer cancel. And oh my goodness, my frames. Yeah. If you'd like, you can like just take this corner around. It's not that much slower. It took me a while to really get used to taking that inside corner there. No! I didn't even get it once. Jump. Oh, full jump here, by the way, just lets you land on there. I don't think I mentioned that. It's a really consistent setup. Oh my god, my frames. Castle Eggman 2, huh? Whee! Wait! I need to grind for Bookshelf Amy. Bookshelf Amy is gonna be the swag. Oh man, I think there's maybe like one person in chat who gets that. Let's see, how are we doing on time? 15? Okay, okay. Oh, I did not hold jump when I did that. Got a different bounce. Sorry, I've been silent, huh? The buttons are not random. That is correct. There is a set pattern. It is red, red, blue. No, there's a set pattern to it. Maybe I should have gone over CZ3 after all, but just look up any speedrun of the stage. You'll get used to it. I'm gonna go hold 1, 2, 3. Pass it 1, 2, 3. And then hit the wall, start moving back. So I jumpstart my momentum. Yeah, that trick is a little hard to explain, I found, so I tried to do it again. I don't know if it worked or not. But here we get an emerald. Again, don't go for anvil skip. Now we can go for anvil skip. I think I'm on pace. Because, yeah, it's just 2 emeralds after this, which checks out. It's ERZ 1 and 2. Okay, chat. Here's my idea. Ready? I have a fantastic idea for this game. You know the 8th emerald? The wireframe one? The orange one you get from Black Hole Zone? Upon getting that, everyone should be able to turn super. Thoughts? Thoughts? Cream mod win is so true. No, I mean, that'd be awesome, but it'd be awesome if Cream played like she does in Dream Team. That way there's like difference between Tails and Cream, you know, but they're still the same thing. Because essentially they are. They've always been kind of the same moveset. Get a fly, jump fly, you're not too much else. Rouge and Omega. We do have a Rouge mod. It's not up to date, but it is a Rouge mod. And I'm pretty sure it's open assets and everything, so that is at least nice. Yes. Ooh, I'm not familiar with that flight method. She has no, no. There was once a time in... Wait, hold on. Let me double check what you said. Yeah, Battle Mod. Okay, there was once a time in Battle Mod where Fang exclusively had a mechanic. Tumble. And then the devs went a little crazy with it, and now it's Tumble Mod, and I don't get to play the game when I play the game. It's the same thing for bombs. Fang should have bombs. Nobody else, please. That's, yeah, that could turn out poorly if everyone just gets an explosion attack. Not even everyone, just all of the amount of power creep that's possible, and that is insane. Try to develop for 2-2. Nice! Love to hear that. Again, I went a little out of my way to hammer the right spring so that I can carry the speed. I land on the flat surface as opposed to the slope upwards. Vibes, real quick. How do you do double minecart? Tell me. I'll pull it off. Didn't answer in time, SMH. Oh, okay. Hey, but I can use the dot. Use the dot? I'm gonna have to ask you about that later. Okay. Tokyo Drift. Okay, ready? The arrow is going to line up with a specific bolt. Are you ready? Right there. That was... yes, correct. If you saw it, you saw it. If not, I don't know how else to explain it. My bad. Use a bomb, but as a trap. That could be pretty nice, but I see it going poorly. Fang. Oops. It's the easiest hits. Ah! That is one thing Fang can do to you. He can jump scare you. You're mostly invincible against him, though, all things considered. Wow, what a nice Fang. Hi. Okay, missed that. Okay. Jump. That's okay if I get hit by that. Yep, that's okay. And bonk. Not my best Fang. An air kick. Maybe. Maybe. How many emeralds? 1, 2... Okay, good. I am good. This is the correct amount of emeralds. Do the swag strat here. You don't talk... I looked at chat! I looked at chat. Oh god, I looked at chat again. Oh my god. Okay, hey, let's stop doing that, I think. What did this man do? Tokyo Drift on ultimate mode, I see. Well, to be fair, Tokyo Drift is consistent. It's just you just got to know where to line it up. It's too hard to show or explain. But once you get it, you get it. Let's do this. Nope! Not even close. I wasn't even worried. I wasn't even worried. Definitely not. Not even for a second. Marco went for... Terabyte strat. I see what that says now. Reading chat to speedrunning is hard. It's fun though. Also, welcome Chaos. We're just doing a really quick run. I'm not really explaining anything through it. Just a few things, really. Oh! If you need a backup token, behind this rocket, there is one. So if you find that you're missing 3 emeralds, get the one behind this rocket. At the end of Egg Rock 1. I'm sorry, I should have shown that off. But, yeah. There's just make sure you have all of the tokens. Because otherwise you do fail the run. You're disqualified, your run is forfeits, etc., etc. Ooh, don't feel good about not getting that checkpoint. It's okay, I make this first try. Told ya. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lose time. It is the slowest backup token, I will say. I believe it's like 8.5, 9 seconds, depending on how you approach it. It could be upwards of 10 if you approach it a certain way. But just want to make sure sandwich is in the row. Oh my gosh! Hi, I'm going. I thought the zoom tube was longer. I'm sorry. This is fun. Thank you, springs. Yeah, I love those springs. Don't you guys love those springs? I love those springs. Boink. Alright, so not the best ERZ one. Magma Core is up. How did I take this before? I actually kind of gamed before, but I don't remember how I did. I think it was we go up, stay up, then go down. Why did I break? Why did I break? That was foolish. Cool, cool. And then we grab this. I kind of like to use the edge there. If you hit the edge a certain way, it can give you speed back, kind of, instead of just halting you all at once. Let's see these cycles. Okay, I'm gonna have to slow down a little. Ow. Yeah, fortunately, this lava is wonky, it no worky. Pretty awesome. I'm a fan. Again, I like to go up here, and then just ow, and then just ow, and then just maintain the speed, ideally, throughout this section. Easy. Floating diagonal springs. Those would be nice, but another way to handle that is just make it intangible from sides. Make it an FOF. That's it. That's all you need to do. Boink. Don't need that. Diagonal springs would be hype, though. Vatapega, you're a dev, right? At it. Smile. Oh, God. I did not mean to hammer there. That's okay. I'll make the 30 cycle. We'll all be happy. I'll get grab jump again because somehow I've been really consistent at that recently. Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have announced it. With sound? Oh, rad. Love that. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I forgot to reset anyway, so there you go. Yeah, I was supposed to reset there. Again, it lines me up for Yoko blocks better. Ooh. I like to wait until the light fully turns on and then start moving. That I found is pretty optimal. Hello. Can I please? Thank you. Again, crushers and lasers will be very not nice to you here. Wait! Now go. Oh, hey, I was not camera canceling on these conveyors. I do also like the old Amy. The old Amy was awesome. I like the new one, but they're both awesome. I'm gonna go for a safer Yoko skip here. You can do it on that last platform that I was on, but it's more risky, and I don't know. I didn't want to throw the run. I guess this is what it came down to. Cool. Egg Satellite. I didn't really mention this in the run, but I think you just have to go through it. I don't think there's any really special tips or tricks. You just gotta learn it. This is one of the few night stages that can be played for both ring and time. Ring and time? Sorry. Score and time. So that's really nice for 200 emblems, which is not a relevant category anymore. I'm crying. But we go small here, get this paraloop. Go. Go against these wow, I missed like half, not even half. I missed a lot of those spheres. 118, that is just perfectly enough. So I did a paraloop somewhere that I didn't need to, which is good to know. Just kind of weave through here. Ow. Forgot about those. Yoink. Ah! Yeah, so setting your FOV a little bit higher than base will let you see more of what's ahead. Honestly, I'm not certain why the FOV is so close in the first place, but yeah. No, I think that's actually what I did wrong. You're not supposed to get the super paraloop there. Ow, I missed. But I got it anyway. Because, hey, can we get some hui huis in chat? Oops, one more. Again, don't take that grab flip, because we want to skip it and jump up so that you can maintain your speed shoes a little bit better. I'm so bad, man. I swear, it's this dark red background that just gets me. Well, how are you guys doing? Dang, that would have been sub 1 too. Get some hearts there. Get some hearts there. Go for the 4 hits. Hello. 5. No, I missed. I missed again. Cool. Oh, no way. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I got 4 hit, I forgot. Okay, now I'm all out of alignment. We're good. You die. Ow. You die. Come do this. Okay. 2. And once Metal's in his last desperation phase, he's not. I miscounted. Once he's in his last one, though, he goes for 6 of these boosts. Okay, we will hit the corner. Now, recuperate 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. No, no way. Die, die. Not me! Well, I threw. No worries. World record is 131, really? Oh, I was on pace. Oh, I need to grind this run then, because honestly, I thought this run was, I could have done a lot better. That's okay. I'll get world record another time. Ow. I didn't think I lined it up quite that well. You get the idea. I'm throwing on Metal Sonic. For the sake of stream, I think we should continue to the race. Nothing interesting in Black Core anyway. So, but yeah, that's essentially all of Amy All Emeralds. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I explained things pretty well and in a way that was enjoyable to watch. And with that, I'm going to let Carp or whoever take it away to introduce the runners.
Absolutely.
So stick
We'll
around because that's going to be exciting.
intermission.
Roll the clip.
If I actually press the right button. There we go.